Hey YouTube, what's up? It's Alex. So I'm just doing a really fast video as a video response to something that a friend posted. Um, he had put up a video and I was watching an update and he mentioned something about coming out to somebody's parents. I'm guessing it's his girlfriend maybe. I don't know, but somebody's parents. And he said that nobody does videos on it and he wishes that people would. And so here's my video because I came out to Celia's parents. Um, so basically, the first thing I'd have to say is you need to do it yourself. If you're gonna tell somebody's parents, if you're gonna tell anybody, it's better for it to come from you. Um, Originally, Celia was gonna tell her mom and her dad, and after thinking about it, I was like, no, this is something I need to do. Um, you know, it'll be more coming from me. Maybe they'll, I don't know. Maybe they'll think about it and the fact that I'm trusting them more and, whatever else. So that would be the first thing, is that you need to tell them yourself. Um, Maybe awkward. I did it in an email because that's the best way for me to communicate with her mom. Um, so yeah, that's what I did. And my email basically said, um, I the subject of it was news, just because I wanted it to be brief and not too noticeable of what it would be about. And I said, I wanted to send you a quick email to let you know something. As you probably know, I was kicked out of my mom's house a couple months back, but it was not just because I was gay. I came out to her as gay in September of 2009. She wasn't exactly accepting. She was in denial, and she would in every way try to tear me down and demean me. This was only the start of it. In February, I came out to her again, this time not as gay, but as transgender. I don't know if either of you have heard of this, but it can simply be put, as I was born a girl, but I have always felt that I am truly a boy. This was not a decision made lightly, and it took a lot of thought and a lot of courage, but I knew that after keeping it a secret for so long, I had to make myself happy. I started my transition back in September by seeing a therapist, and then in February I started hormones. Hormones will give me more physical masculine qualities. I have gone through some changes since I have last seen y'all, and the one you would notice the most is my deeper voice. I know you may be wondering why I'm sending you this email and why Celia isn't. It is because I respect both of you, and this is something I had to tell you myself. This has been a trying journey, and many of the decisions, along with telling you, have been difficult. I hope that you will not have the same reaction as my mother, because you two are very important to me. I appreciate all of the times you have allowed me to stay in your home, enjoy dinner with you, and go places with you. Even though I have not known you for that long, and you have almost become like second parents. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. So this was my first initial email, and they don't know that we're dating. Um, so that's a very important side note. We'll eventually maybe get to that. Um, but anyway, so that was the first email, and I didn't know how she was going to take it at all. I had no clue. It took her a while to get back to me, which made it really stressful. But here was her reply. She said, "Hi, Alex," which they've always known me as Alex. She said, "I apologize for the delay in responding to your email. It has been a busy day. First of all, thanks for sharing. This is your life, not Celia's, so we are glad to hear it from you, and we are also glad that you trusted us enough to be honest. Secondly, we don't know much more about transgender than what you described, but we can tell you that this is a hard thing for us old people. Hard to understand and so hard to imagine what it must have been like for you to get to the point you have. We wish you a good journey. We are very sorry for the pain your mom has caused you and her lack of support. We assure you that we will not throw you out of our lives. I'm sure we will see you soon." And so that was the first two emails about it. I noticed that they were still using female pronouns, and so I decided I would tell them about that, because you may want to mention that, they may not get it. Um, and so I said, I'd send it to her, and I said, yet another email. And I said, just a side note, a part of the transition process is to go by the pronouns associated with your desired gender. In my case, that would be male pronouns. If you are comfortable with using male pronouns, then that would be awesome. However, if you are not comfortable with doing so, then I completely understand. I also know that even if you are comfortable with doing so, it might be hard to switch, and again, I understand. Feel free to ask any questions. Have a great day. Um, and her reply was basically, there's so many things to learn, but I'll try. Um, and they've done great with that. I mean, I don't know if they've been using them or not, but I know that Celia had sent her mom an email and said something about Alex and she, and her mom's reply was, "Gee, don't you need to jump on the bandwagon? He goes by male pronouns." So that was pretty cool. But that's just what I did. I figured an email was good because they can get to it whenever they can get to it. Also, she's 3 hours away, so I can't really do it. I can't go there and tell her, talk to her face to face. Also, didn't want to call her because my voice had dropped and I haven't called her mom before, so that would be a real awkward first phone conversation. So, I think basically you want to do it yourself. You want to be completely honest. Maybe give a little background. If, you know, make sure that they know that they can ask you anything. A lot of people are scared to ask questions. They don't want to offend you. Stuff like that. Um, you just want to make it clear that that's okay. That you won't be offended. That, it's cool. Can't really... What else? Is that it? I mean, I think that pretty much covers it. I just did this really fast, and Celia's probably going to kill me because I interrupted her SVU episode. So, um, but yeah, just be honest, work with them. Not everybody's going to understand it. You have to realize that. It's really hard for a lot of people, which I'm sure Zach knows that. So, um, I mean, it's kind of like coming out to your parents, only a little bit easier because they aren't directly related to you. Um, so yeah, that's all I got. I've taken up too much time already. I'm really bad at making short videos, but so yeah, this is for Zach, and I'm posting it as a reply. By the way, your sideburns look great. Um, and yeah, so that's it. I don't have anything else. Do it, go for it, but make sure you do it.